No, you are not seeing things. I have my Wilson back. How's it going, guys? This is an update to the ongoing saga with my new Wilson Combat Spec Ops 9. Sent it back to the shop for various reasons, and I do have videos up that you can look at that go over the issues, but basically at first I had a grip safety issue. I did resolve that myself, and I have a video online or on my channel how I fixed that. The next thing was I was concerned about the polymer, the durability, as well as some of the construction of it. I wanted the trigger lightened and all the creep taken out, both pre and post travel. I wanted to switch out my front tritium sight with a fiber optic sight. And so while I had the gun, while Wilson had my gun at the shop, they also apparently replaced, I believe they said the mainspring housing, but from what I can see, I think it's the mainspring housing, or mainspring, I'm sorry, itself. But it could be the mainspring housing as well, because it does appear to fit into the frame a little bit easier. So they put that on there as well. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the details. And before I do, maybe I should just speak to, my general feeling dealing with Wilson Combat customer service, because that's always what they're known for, is this amazing customer service. And I will say that Wilson is standing by their product. Everything that you see in this video and that I've talked about, they return to me free of charge. And I know I paid a lot of money for this gun, and you should expect that, but that doesn't mean that's what you're going to get, especially in this day and age. Customer service seems to be the first damn thing to go. So anyways, they did stand behind the product. I got a sales manager involved in addition to the sales rep that I dealt with to purchase the gun. Overall, they took care of all of my needs. They had everything done and back to me in 2 weeks. The only thing I would say is that I did have to initiate all of the communication, and maybe that's just me. I work in a very high-tech industry, and we use what's called a closed-loop process. So anytime any activity occurs, there's an immediate response back to the customer stating that, the outcome of whatever happened, right? Whether it was good or bad, whatever. Point being is my expectations of communication may be a little higher than others. However, I would say almost every single time had to initiate the phone calls. That being said, they did take care of everything. Everyone was very nice. They didn't give me any problems. And again, it was free of charge, and they had everything back to me in 2 weeks. So let's get back down to the details. First thing they did was fix the trigger. I'm not going to go through it here. I'm going to put up a separate video showing my new trigger pull, and hopefully maybe comparing it with the old trigger pull if I can get fancy with the editing software. The next thing they did is they swapped out the front tritium sight with a fiber optic, green fiber optic. I did leave the rear tritium. I didn't think that was a big deal. Usually I have just black sights, so I don't think it's going to be a big deal. But this fiber rod in here, I believe, is a 0.059 inch or a 1.5 millimeter, I believe. Anyways, this is green. It appears to be very good. I have not shot this gun. I will do so tomorrow, and then I have 2 weeks of indoor combat league to make up on Wednesday, so I will be testing this out quite a bit. The next thing is they did supposedly swap out the mainspring housing. Again, I'm not sure if it was actual housing or the spring inside. I'm going to have this thing apart here in a minute, and I can show you. I believe that the spring inside is what they replaced. And it does look like they cleaned up the polymer. There was some scratches around here and some on the frame, and then I'm going to take the gun apart and show you on the inside. Magwell as well, they looks like they buffed out, and on the inside under the barrel of the frame here, I should say where the underside of the barrel sits, inside of this frame. And I wish I would have taken video pre and post cleaning, because it was very gray compared to this black. I used Ballistol, and now it's all extremely black again. So wish I would have had that video. I'm going to go ahead and take this gun apart so I can show you the trouble spots that I noticed behind the mainspring housing on the frame that they cleaned up, and I'll show you that. So I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. Here is the mainspring housing. I'm going to go ahead and put this in micro. And to be honest with you, it doesn't appear to be any different, although like I said, it does fit into the slide better. What does look different though is that mainspring housing, or mainspring inside, the hole on the top. Doesn't look as beveled. It's almost like more of a 90-degree on there. So that's what it looks like is different, but it could be a whole new unit, including the mainspring and mainspring housing. Just wanted to show you that, but what I really wanted to show you now is in here, and hopefully I can put these videos side by side so you guys can see the difference of the before and after. Let me try to get some more light on here. Flashlight. Alright, so before, right on the left side in there, it was really chopped up. It's kind of hard to see. And then back here was really bad. Let's see if I can get in there. Looks much cleaner, especially on that left side. Let's see if I can get a pointer. Right there. It's all jacked up, and this wasn't as clean all in there. And then all inside this magwell looks really clean. It was getting scratched up a little bit from, you know, tactical reloads, but it looks very clean and smooth. So I think they definitely buffed this all out. And again, in here, it was all very gray. Literally this whole area here was like a light gray compared to this real dark black. And now, as you can see, it's all one color again for the most part. You can kind of see the line now where it used to be real light gray. See that right there? That's right where they smoothed it all out. I'm not sure why they did that. Maybe it was for fitting purposes. But now with the Ballistol, it looks all real nice. And the only other thing I will show you is the gun did come with more scratches. Let's see if I can get them in here. There's a couple scratches, and they're real small. It's hard to see, this camera's not that good, but right in here there's a few, and then there's definitely some on the back here. Right in here, just a couple little scratches. So not a big deal, it's my carry gun. There's another scratch right there. But I was just disappointed to see the gun come back with more scratches than it left with. That one was there. So just interesting. Just thought I'd share that. So all in all, like I said, Wilson, you know, has stuck behind their product. I'm very happy with what they've done. And I'll be shooting this a lot this weekend. I will show you some vids of that and give you my impressions after I've had, you know, some rounds through this with the new trigger. Thanks for watching, guys.